Hi, God bless everyone. So I shared a very important link in a community post. It's a lot of things we can't say, and I'm really speaking in code right now. But that video, for those of you who did see it, you know that it was extremely important, vital information, not only confirming prophecy, but releasing explosive information that I would love to discuss, but I cannot do it. But one thing I want to address, I was just in the middle of praying, praise God, and I felt the Lord telling me for the last couple of days to make this video, but I wasn't sure. And increasingly right now, I felt like He told me I really need to address this. So as we talked about the snake venom, and I can't say more than that, you have to see that video. I'll put a link to it in the description box for those who haven't seen it. Anyway, one of the things that he talked about to combat this snake venom was smoking cigarettes. And you guys, I'm speaking in code. Trust me, it's a lot I cannot say. But the very first dream that I had about the you know what that a lot of people are getting right now, I was shown that it was toxic poison. YouTube already took that video down, so unfortunately I can't give you all that video. But I was shown that it was toxic poison. And another thing that was in that dream was I was warned. It was a warning to stay away from cigarettes because they was doing something to the cigarettes as well, lacing them. And I was literally shown that they was lacing them at the top and lacing them at the bottom. So in that video, you hear this doctor talking about cigarette smoke combating the snake venom. But I believe the kingdom of darkness already knew that, because that was the first dream I had about the you know what. And I was warned that they was going to be doing something to cigarettes as well. And let me just say this. I watched a video a long time ago, years ago. And I saw this little boy, I think he was like 6 years old, really. He was a really little boy. And his father would catch snakes. They was into this business of catching snakes. And he had trained this little boy to do it. And the cameraman went around with this little boy to show how he would catch these venomous snakes, like very poisonous, deadly snakes. And one thing he would do is he would smoke these snakes out. He would find out where they were hiding and he would put smoke in there, and the smoke would make them come out. So the snakes don't like smoke, and it's something about it. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail. They talk about it in the video. You can see that for yourself and why this is all important. But it's something about smoke that inhibits their venom from working. They don't like it, makes them come out of their hole. But the kingdom of darkness knows that, and they have been lacing the cigarettes, and there was a warning to stay away from cigarettes. That is what I saw in my very first prophetic dream of the you know what. And I had that dream, mind you, before the you know what came out. Before it came out. And I was shown that it was going to be in two, I'm trying to word this. I can't say too much, but I was shown they was going to be doing it in 2 phases. Let me just put it that way. And I had never heard of that before in my life. I was like, 2 of them? What on earth? I was really confused in that dream. If you saw it, I was so confused. Like, well, they said they came out with 1 and everybody was getting the 1. And then they said they needed to get it again. And it was in 2. And I was so confused because it was before it came out. And I was shown it was toxic poison. And it was a warning, stay away from cigarettes. And it was also a warning that they was going to be coming against anyone that opposed their agenda, that opposed the kingdom of darkness agenda, to make sure that everybody gets the you know what, that these people would be blacklisted on their jobs, blacklisted in society, social media, everything. That is what I was shown. However, in reference to that, I want to make a very clear warning that if you do not stand up for Christ, you going down. Seriously, if God tells you to do something and speak for him and things like that, and you're so afraid what the man gonna do to you, then when God's judgment comes, you're going to be on the wrong side of his judgment. And that is what you do not want to be, because God's judgment is the most important. And if I sounds like I'm shivering or anything like that, it's because it's actually freezing in here. So I am shivering. But anyway, I was told to make this video. I needed to make it right away to warn you all, stay away from cigarettes as well. And for those that haven't seen that video, please see it. It's very important. I love you all. Bye.